If you remember yesterday in reading, we continued reading the story, right? Who can tell me what is the story about? I visit out with grandpa, something that you remember.
Justin and Grandpa and Justin Greg, the work in the house is woman's work.
It's women's work, that's right. Justin believes that just girls should do
Going
that.
to read all that. You going to read? Oh no.
Just the book, we're reading Santiago Chavez, just the book.
Todo el tiempo leemos ya.
Yes, because we're finishing the story. We're finishing the story, but next week we're going to copy. Now, what else? Thank you, Rosa. What else, class? What else is the story about? Do you remember the last page that we read yesterday? It was Grandpa, page number 35, was Grandpa talking with Justin about different cowboys, right? They mentioned some boys that Grandpa met when he was a kid. Now, I'm going to share the link.
Continue reading the story.
Reading the story, that's right. We're going to finish with this story today. Today we're going to finish. So we are going to finish. We are in page number 36. Page number 36, class. 36. So Rosa, are you in page number 36? Let me know once you are in page number 36. You're going to be the first one to read it. And then Anna.
I am in the page.
Okay, Rosa, start. There's another one.
There's another one. His real name was not Love. He's called outright, out hot, and in that world city in that got that terrorist. He wrote saddle mount and rode a wheel horse faced faster than anyone. Then it the cheering march. He hit the blue eyes every time. The people naming him that did right on the spot. And now about cowboys. Now, why the horse race? Let's clean up here in and back to our men's work. Justin feels that Grandpa has still tasting him. That way he had in Justin's room when he had placed it in his hand on Justin. There has still the sense of James whenever the outburst about woman's work, and that tears were remembered as that they clearing the utensils and dishes. Justin asked, Grandpa, you think housework is woman work? Do you? Grandpa asked quickly. I asked you first, Grandpa. I was asking you that before. I answered is on part. No. I do you. I don't do you. Well, it seems easier for them. Justin said as he splashed. water all over. Glad he has a well, not for you. I was, but for me, yeah. Could it be because you know how?
Okay, excellent, Rosa. Thank you so much. You read one page. Excellent. Enough. This is the pronunciation. Enough. Teasing and asked. Asked. It's like a letter T at the end. Asked. Excellent. Excellent. Continue, Anna, with the reading. Continue with the reading, Anna. I'm going to put it hard so you.
You mean like making the bed and folding the clothes? Yes, Grandpa. Stop and look at Justin. Making the bed is easy now. Is isn't it? Our work is that way. It doesn't matter. What matters is that we try to learn how to do it the best we can, it the most enjoying the way.
Enjoyable way.
I don't think ever like housework. Justin said, drying a big even put. It's like any other kind of work. The better you do it, the easier it becomes, and we swim not to mind doing things that are easy. With the cooking roots and all the utensils put away, they locked the shed and went for their horses. Now I'm going to let you do the kitchen again. You like that? That testing again. Justin thought, yeah, that's a man's work. He said, a mounted glad. There are some good horsewomen. You see them at the rodeo. Grandpa moved proud. That they went on their way, reading along silently, scanning the fence.
Excellent. Thank you, Anna. Here, the pronunciation silently. How do you pronounce this word, class? This one.
Silently.
Okay, that's right. And this one?
Utensils.
Utensil. That's right. And this word?
Iron.
Iron. Yes, it's not iron. Iron. Excellent.
Iron.
Excellent. Now, what is Justin here with Grandpa talking about, class? What do you understand they are talking about? In these 2 pages, they are having a conversation about what?
Woman work.
Yes, that's right. Housework. They're talking about housework. Who is the one that make the work at home, and who is the one that can make this? Ride a horse, for example. Justin was saying that's women's work, but Grandpa says no, that can be made by women and by boys also. It doesn't matter. It says here, what matters is to what we try to learn how to do it is the best we can in the most enjoyable way. So that is what they are talking about. So let's see to the last page. Continue with the reading now. Let's see, Rebecca Guillen, read the first part. This page 2 people is going to read it. The first part, Rebecca, until here.
Okay. Finally, Justin said, I was just in time, Grandpa, then, with clinging to his soul. I bet you don't like boys who cry like babies. Do I know any boys who cry like babies? Our Grandpa just said me crazy. Who I didn't think you were crying like a baby in your room. You mean we'll all cry sometime? You cry, Grandpa?
Sure. Excellent. Continue, Kiara, reading. Continue reading, Kiara.
They rode on with Grandpa making his map. Justin remained keep wondering what could make a man like Grandpa cry. As if knowing Justin's thoughts, Grandpa said, I remember crying when you were born. Why? Don't you worry me? Oh yes, you were the most beautiful baby, but you
Do you listen, Kiara?
still knew I was loaded with clothes. Grandpa will never see this beautiful boy crying.
Okay, thank you, Kara. Yes, in one part we didn't listen, but excellent, excellent. Grandpa will never see this beautiful boy cry. Excellent. Rebecca, I see you gray. The color of your camera, it's gray and white. Continue, finish to read, Sijan. The horses.
The horses wading through the grass made the only sound in the silence. Then Grandpa said there's an old saying song. The brave hide their first, but sure there's thirst battle the soul. That was so hard. Josie looked at his grandpa, their eyes cold. A warmth spread over Justin and he lowered his eyes. He wished he could tell his grandpa all the felt how much he loved him.
Thank you. Excellent. Look at this saying. There is an old saying, says Grandpa. The people that's brave, it says hide their fears. They fears, but they share their tears. They share it. Tears bathe the soul. It says Grandpa to Justin. And Justin, he wanted to tell Grandpa how much he loved him. Excellent. Don't forget that the story, it was written for this girl that you see here, Mildred Fitzwalter, is the name of the author, Mildred Fitzwalter. Okay, that's the end of the reading. Now, I have some questions for you. You don't have to copy today. I tell you, you don't have to copy, but I have some questions about the story. You are going to try to answer these questions orally. You don't have to copy. Now, in page number 34, you can open your book and check page number 34. What happens when Justin eats at the water hole with the horses? What happened? Isabella, you have any question?
Miss, but the last time you tell us that we don't need to write, and in psychology says that yes, we need to write that.
Yes, you're going to write it down, but tomorrow we're going to copy some information. Not today. Today we're not going to copy this. It's just orally. Mia, tell me.
Miss, I write this.
No, do not copy this. Do not copy.
Okay, thanks, Miss.
Now the question is what happens with Justin is at the water hole with the horses in page number 34. What's happening in page number 34 when Justin is at the water hole with the horses? Do you remember that Justin found out an animal? Who remembers the name of the animal? No? Nobody?
Horses?
No, there were no horses. There were, do you remember that it says a mama opossum and her babies? They were there, right? Do you remember that? Yes. Now, in that page, what was happening is that Justin hears a noise in the grass. He thinks that he was thinking that it was a snake, but it wasn't a snake. It was a family of opossums. A mama opossum with her babies.
What is a opossum?
It's an animal. I'm going to show you the animal. It's not nice, that animal. I'm going to show you a picture. Just hold on. Why is Justin so impressed with Grandpa Biscuits? Who wants to try to answer this?
Because he thinks that only the women can cook.
That's right. That's right, Joshua. You say it in other words. Excellent.
I can read that or no?
Yes, you can read it.
He did not think men were good cooks.
Excellent. And the last one, okay, I give you the answer. What important lessons did Justin learn? The last one, number 3. What important lessons Justin learned from Grandpa? Who wants to tell me some of them?
That
Who wants to try it? Oh, not just girls can cook, right? We can say that is one of the lessons. What else?
Can man can do it. Man can do it to cook.
That's right.
To cook.
Women
Mhm.
can make all the house. Men say they can make them.
That's right, Sijan. Gabriela, read the answer for question number 3, Gabriela.
All work get easier when you learn how to do it properly. Housework is for men as well as women. Boys and girls can do the same jobs.
That's right. Boys and girls can do the same jobs. That's right. Excellent. Not just the girls, right? Not just the girls can cook. Boys also can cook. Can cook. Now, questions about the story. Question about the story. Do you like this story or not?
I like.
Yes.
I
Yes.
Yes.
You like it? Sijan?
My favorite part was when Grandpa was cooking the biscuit.
The biscuits. Okay, excellent. What was your favorite part? I'm going to show you what is an opposite. I'm going to look here at the picture and so you can see what is an opposite. Okay. Okay, I'm going to show you Zarigüeya, that's in Spanish. Opposite. Here you see this animal is Hidalgos in Spanish. Well, I'm not sure if that's the name in Spanish. This is
Zarigüeya.
an opposite.
And the name of my
Rat, it looks like a rat.
I think that is a zarigüeya in Spanish.
Zarigüeya in
tiene
Spanish.
tantas caras.
It is just one. These are the babies. Look this. It's one mom with the babies.
Se camuflan en la piel.
Yes, it might be. It might be. That's an opposite. That's what Justin found when he was in water hole.
¿Y qué
With the
comen?
horses. With the horses.
Un cacuache.
Cacuache in Spanish.
Eat the zarigüeya.
That's an
Son
opposite.
salvajes.
I'm not sure if it is that's an opposite. They might be. They might be. If you
Teacher.
if you tease them, it might be. Remember that it's a mom with the
Es
babies.
peligroso.
It can be. It
Means
can be,
what-
Marcelo. It can
what
be.
is-
It is.
It's
The
danger.
zarigüeya.
Son como ratones. No son peligrosos.
They are not rats. Yes, not rats. But if they are hungry and you're teasing them, maybe they can attack you. Sijan, tell me, Sijan.
I don't know if you know where is Hurones.
Hurones. Do you think that is an huron? That one?
No, it's not bad. It looks like
Like that.
we ate Huron. It's like
Okay, yes. Okay, before we go, I'm going to play a game. So we are going to make 2 teams, boys versus girls. Boys versus girls, 2 teams. Let's see if you remember something about the story, boys versus girls. So 2 teams. Okay, let's continue here. We have vocabulary. Okay, I'm going to start over because it was that. Okay, 2 teams, remember. Vocabulary setting, well, sequence don't worry about because this we haven't seen. Character and share answer. So you are going to choose, you say, Miss, we want to answer vocabulary 500 points and you're going to try it, okay? Let's start with girls. Let's start with girls. Tell me. You're going to start with
100.
which? 100 of vocabulary?
100.
Yes.
Yes, okay. You have the question here. To pester or annoy, which of the words from the story of a visit with
Pester.
grandpa means to pester,
Pester.
annoy? Just girls.
Annoy.
Just girls, no boys. Because if you help, they are going to get the points.
Miss.
From the vocabulary that you copy in your notebook, which word means to pester or annoy? When you're annoying someone, do you remember that I showed you the picture? If you don't know,
Teasing.
teasing, figure, Rosa,
Presser.
teasing, that's right. So
Teasing.
you get that 100 points. Excellent. Boys, tell me, boys. How many points you want?
The 50.
500 for
200.
vocabulary. 500 vocabulary, boys. Let's see, boys, just boys. Marcelo, read the information that it's here.
This is a word that describes Justin's clothing.
Using the vocabulary from the story, which word can describe Justin's clothes? Remember that you can paper, clothes.
I don't know.
If you don't know, I'm going to ask the girls. So, girls, think about the answer.
Rumple.
I like Loki. I like Loki.
Colette, what's the answer, Colette?
I like my life of him.
No? No? Other boy? No boys? Answer?
Rumple.
Rumple? Okay, let's see, Fernando. Wrinkle, that was wrinkle, so you don't get. Remember rumple and wrinkle, they're like synonyms. But in this case, if wrinkle, I'm going to give you the points because they're synonyms. So you have the 500. Okay, girls, choose one and tell me which one you want. Character, which one? 100?
200.
200?
200.
This is the character who make biscuits.
Grandpa.
Grandpa, that's right. Excellent, girls. Okay, boys, choose one. 500 characters? Yes, okay. This character was like a t-shirt.
Grandpa.
Grandpa? That's right. You got it. Girls, choose one.
500.
500 or what?
500.
And setting.
Setting. Okay, this is where Justin wanted to go with Grandpa. The place.
A table of horse. Table.
Okay, the rodeo. That's right. That's right. Excellent, girls. Now, boys.
50.
500 and sure answer. Okay.
500.
What was the article Understanding Horse about? How would that help Justin? Well, this is not. Now let's escape because it's not included here. Choose another one. The character. 100, 3 or 400?
400.
400 character. Okay, read it, Scarlett. This information.
The character who later in important lesson.
Justin.
Wrinkle. No, Wrinkle is another.
Wrinkle is the character?
No.
Justin.
Justin. That's right.
Oh my
It was
God.
Justin. Excellent. Excellent.
on.
Girls,
That
choose
was-
another one, girls.
400. 50.
400 for setting
50.
or vocabulary? Setting? Okay.
Setting.
See, Jan, read the information.
This is where Grandpa tells Justin about cowboys.
Where? You remember where they were?
No, the answer, Vera. Not tell.
All the girls, you should participate, all the girls. They were in the house, outside.
Outside.
Outside, Andrea.
Outside.
Okay, yes, but it's
In the
specifically.
ranch.
Okay. They were in the parade class. They were in the parade, outside in the parade. Yeah. Okay, boys.
Sure answer.
No, sure answer did not choose this one.
5 million, 5?
400 for vocabulary.
No, the sequences.
Sequence, 500. Justin and Grandpa wrote the fence, but this is the sequence. In sequence, this now. No, we're not going to use sequence as your answer. Just choose vocabulary, setting, and character.
Character.
Character. The 300, okay. Alberto, read the information, Alberto.
This is character who learn how to fold clothing.
Who was the character who learned that?
Justin.
It was Justin. That's right. It was Justin. Let's see, girls. I'm going to shoot for you vocabulary 400. So let's see, girl, if you can get this 400. These are dry grapes.
Racing.
Raisins.
Racing.
That's
Racing.
right.
Racing.
Got it.
Racing.
Okay, boys, I'm going to choose for you 100 of setting. This means where and when the story takes place.
That's
Grandpa's house.
No, listen.
Grandpa's house.
It's a word that means where
In
and
the
when
ranch.
the story takes place.
The setting.
Who said that?
No.
Setting. Joshua. Okay, boys, yes, you get a
Oh,
point.
yes.
Setting. Girls, I'm going to choose for you 300. This is what Grandpa made Justin.
Biscuits.
Biscuits, that's right. You got it. You got it. Okay, boys, I'm going to choose for you 200 setting. This is where the story took place.
Ranch.
Missouri.
Where?
Grandpa house.
Missouri.
Joshua, one more time.
Missouri.
Missouri, okay. Let's see. That's right. That's
Oh,
the answer.
yes.
Excellent. And let's see the last questions for girls. 300 setting, girls. This is what Justin and his grandpa were doing when they found the deer. What were they doing when Justin and grandpa found the
Montar
deer?
caballo.
You say it in Spanish, try it in English. Oh, they were not riding a horse. Do you remember found a deer?
They
Where?
found a cattle. A baby cattle.
But where? What they were doing? They were checking what?
The ranch.
No? You don't know, girls? Boys, the answer.
Montar
Say the
caballo.
answer. No, boys,
Talking car of it.
what were they doing, boys? If you don't know,
They help the deer.
they help, but this is what they were doing. No.
Liberated.
I'm going
Helping
to
the
show
deer.
you. Are you sure you don't know the answer? I'm going to show the answer. They
Helping
were
the
riding the
deer.
fence. They were
Ah,
checking the
yes.
fence, remember. So the boys, you are the winners, boys. You get the points 2,000 and girls 1,500. Congratulations, we finished the story. So the class finished. See you tomorrow, class. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.